Okay, hello everybody. It's just me today on the mic, but we are gonna do the tournament. So, you don't have to have the tournament stream open, but I will be calling stuff out here and typing it. You know how it is. Gotta make sure my dolphin is open as well. Gotta start things up, get the stream set up going. So I will be calling matches. Either I say you're going to play on stream, in which case you join on my host code that I post. Otherwise, set up with each other. So I'll let you know if you're playing on stream or if you're playing off stream. So yeah, don't play a match if I don't call it. That's the other thing. That said, I am actually not going to call that one the Logan Richu match that just they just started setting up in the Discord. That's all right though. We're gonna get on stream. I want a new face on stream. I'm gonna get Soul Wiggum guy. And an old familiar, Woodcock. I need to actually give them a host code real quick. And then, meanwhile, off stream, we're going to have Argent Soul versus Arcana Master, two also familiar faces. We are not streaming every match. There's too many people, and I do have somewhere to be. Did I say old fan? I'm just saying shit. I'm sorry. Okay. Argent, you have joined the wrong one. No sweat. We're doing it a little funky today. Unless someone joined with the name Argent Soul. Well, not being Argent Soul. You can do that. I can't stop you. Alright. So, this tournament's gonna be a little interesting. We have 4 new faces. Hello, Mega Animation. Xenoclaw's not here today. That's shiny. Alright. Xenoclaw's not here today, for one. Why is... Hang on. Yeah. Sorry, I'm like... Argent normally is on Mac, I thought, so I saw Linux on my client also. I was like, is that Argent Soul? What is going on? But maybe Argent's on Linux now. Who knows? All right. So I need Soul Wiggum guy to get in the stream. In the meantime, I do have some more setup I have to do. A little bit of just hastily running, like sprinting to get this one over the finish line a little bit. Alright, so, tournament rules for this game, by the way, just generally speaking. You're going to have someone's going to have to pick first. That's just how this works. I'm going to start these two in the match. And we're going to hopefully get the game to actually show on stream. Yes, nice, excellent. Okay. So they'll get on with this as they go. We have Woodcock on P1 side and Soul Wiggum guy. On P2 side. Okay. Human Post updated, we are going. It is not currently Grand Finals. Okay. So, Woodcock, I know, took a little break and came back. You know, I'm happy to see people sticking around, always. Alright, we got Black RX. Oh, sorry, that's regular Black. Never mind. So, the first pick rules, there is no mirror match. Just saying this out loud, if you want, you can call for a blind pick. And someone else will just take both of your picks and ensure that you are locking those in. Otherwise, it's first come, first serve on the P1 side, on my stream setup at least. I just put whoever joins in first. And if you don't care that much, then you don't care that much. Alright, Woodcock's Zonky. I know he's been labbing. I know he's been trying stuff. There's the green stuff already. So, the new players in the Discord have been kind of lamenting this stuff. Like the green, the frogs. I forget if they're frogs, whatever they are. They're frogs. Yeah, crumple, juggle? Okay, that was probably techable, but pretty cool sequence. Teching in this game, it's just sort of case by case whether you are able to. It's very arbitrary. Some moves are super untechable, some moves are not. But Zonky's green stuff, the frogs, that is a move that typically just gets air teched immediately. It's good to know because it is ridiculous screen coverage. You know, Zonky puts this out and you just gotta deal with it for a while. Really good rider punches by Soul Wiggum guy. Jamming out a little bit. Ooh, hits the soul satellites. Is that gonna go through? It's not gonna go through. Woodcock's not a bar. We are in climax time. It's not a huge issue for Zonky to get that bar. And the wake up's scary in this game. It's 8 frogs. He gets 8 frogs. I believe. I think it's 8 frogs. Alright, Woodcock's up 1. Alright, so it sounds like Arcana and Argent Soul has already finished. 2-0 Argent Soul.
Round 1. Fight.
I have no idea who made Zoid Xeno Clash, but if it's aiding, I'm gonna peep it. Soul Satellite's on. So Zonky has 3 assists. The assists cost 2 bars, right? He's got Soul Satellite, the red one, Frogs, the green one, and I don't know if we've seen the blue one, but it's similar to the Doom Rocks from Marvel 2. They just shoot out. Yeah, there you go. It's a much more straightforward projectile. It might be the best one. Kind of funny. Juicy health lead going into climax time.
Climax time.
Oh! Shot him in cold blood.
Fight.
Oh, that's tragic. The dive kick gets stuffed by Zonky jamming out. Weird side axis stuff. So for the unfamiliar, Kamen Rider Black is generally considered one of the worst characters in the game. This is a little unfortunate, as Zonky is also considered one of the best. There's a huge disparity in how strong characters are in this game, but we're seeing, I think, a really good effort here from Soul Rhythm Guy. It's not that bad for, like, the balance of the game. Yeah, Soul Satellite just locks him down. So, the balance of the game, though, is fine in the sense that, you know, there's a giant top tier in this game. We have tons of characters who work, you know? So, that is our first tournament match on stream. Let me get a couple more matches going. Get the music going again, too. Alright. So, Arcana and Soul Wiggum Guy are still in the loser's bracket. But, for now, we're going to play the second round, I guess, of winners. We have 10 people today. This is, I think, the biggest netplay tournament we've had. Yeah, it is like the Marvel 2 top tier a little bit. It just has... There's just, like, so much matchup stuff that matters, basically. My Dolphin is crashing. So the current version of Dolphin is definitely very crash prone when you stop playing netplay. I may need a little bit of time between matches. Not a huge deal, though. Alright. So, our next matches here, we're going to have Johnny PSX and Metam off stream. On stream, I want to have Ryuchu and one of our new faces, Logan or In Memoriam. I'm doing 2 matches at a time for the time being. I think this will probably keep us going pacey enough. Argent gets a little breather. So the way this is set up, 10 people, you know, there was 2 matches before we are into just a regular old 8-person bracket. Alright, Logan and Ryuchu going up. Dolphin is open. It's going to have to just figure it out. Logan says, now I have to embarrass myself in front of a live audience. I hope, you know, I hope you don't, but I don't think you will, right? This is, I believe, for like 4 people in this tournament, this will be their first tournament. So, I don't know, like, have fun. There'll be more tournaments. If you really, really want to get that win, you'll get it someday. I'm gonna try to get the dolphin capture to behave. There we go. So Logan, V3 main. Ryuchu going Kaiza today. So this is gonna be Footsie's neutral top tier versus kind of like a mid-range semi-rushdown top tier. This is a pretty even matchup, I think. Yeah, Clash of Ninja owns. Love those games. So Kaiza, of course, got these air gunshots. The special move one is invincible. Or sorry, unblockable rather. Nothing invincible on Kaiza. Thank God. V3, that signature single hit damage. This guy hurts. Riderman is watching. That might have been a hard to blockable because of Riderman side turning the camera, but I think that was just catching a side step. So, fast start from Logan. Gets frame trapped a little bit by V3. That jump shot, yeah, just fully unblockable, but hasn't been able to land it clean. V3's really powerful tracking coming into play here. Alright, we got the Kaiza combo started. I think that was an attempt at a burst bait, but can't block, your guard crushed. Still pretty close. This is very much within range, but no. I wish I could just turn off ads. My advice to you is to turn on your VPN and go to Serbia. They don't show ads there. Yeah, fast game one for Logan. Look at my messages. Okay. Things are looking good. Everything's looking in order. Yeah, so, by the way, Soul Wiggum guy, you are still in the tournament. You're in the loser's bracket. It's double a limb. Nice air-to-air. We got... That combo does work meterlessly. Ryuchu has been spending the RC, I'm assuming, to bait burst, because you can RC and block. Riderman is unblockable also. This is a game of mean unblockables. So look out. Dodges effectively. Riderman's doing some scary stuff today. Real close. The Kaiten kick. So the back roll is the ground rolls have full invincibility. You can get meatied. Neutral getup has different timings, and also there's backdash and side dash, the side step. Those both have invincibility, so you can frame one sidestep and just get out of the unblockable usually. Still, it's a mix-up, right? If they delay and bait the sidestep, you're gonna get smoked. Dangerous times for both of these players. Riderman locking down for the unblockable there. This is terrifying. First movie of the day goes to Ryuchu. So, I don't know what's up with current games. Current games are messed up. I don't want to think about it. Yeah, so, the movie. A super, right? Oh, no, I'm sorry. No, I'm saying I don't want to think about it as like a joke. They're just all pretty, you know. But yeah, the super in this game. Just universal starter except for Wizard. Wizard has a different one for no real reason. But the universal starter for super is one of the fastest moves in the game. it's really, really strong as like a normal attack that you can footsie or like mash out defensively with. But it has no it has 1 frame of invincibility, so it often just doesn't do that. Good dodge by Ryuchu, the guard bar is back. Riderman covering the whiff. Guard's crushed, but Riderman's covering it. Ryuchu's got a big chance here. That's the movie. Okay. That will definitely kill. Ryuchu takes the 1-1, bringing it back. Climax time is a mechanic where when a player hits about 30% life, either player, doesn't matter, both players get full meter. And all meter gain is increased for the rest of the round. Yeah, Twitch does not like the word climax, even though it's just in the name of the game. Puritanical platform. Can't say I condone that. But yeah, so the idea is, you know, the way this actually affects gameplay, I guess, is you want to spend your meter constantly because on almost every round, you're going to get full meter at some point. You might get it and then immediately die, but like, you'll get it, you know? Yeah, Zaki full meter is terrifying. But, this is actually kind of a funny one. These two characters actually really like playing meterlessly. They don't really need the meter for anything. They have nice things they get for the meter. Big rider chops for V3. So it also, Climax Time has another funny little property on it. The parry. The game has 2 guard cancels. I'll get to that in a sec, but... Ooh! The cinematic dodges it. Semi-cinematic. But, that was scary. That's also unblockable, that standing gunshot from Kaiza. But yeah, Climax Time also makes the player that, like, initiated it, when, like, whoever it zooms in on, that player recovers first. Kind of funny. But, the Discord's linked on the Mizumi Wiki. We have a Mizumi Wiki. It's not on the front page, but, it is, you know, we're working on it. Big gunshots from Kaiza. It's a scary position for Ryuchu here, but not unwinnable by any means. I'm going for super. Riderman's eating a shot and then leaving. That's funny. So there's not a parry, but there are 2 guard cancels. You can guard cancel with either a push block, which is a combo starter, or with a backdash, which is invincible. It's an invincible backdash that immediately starts recovering guard bar. So they're both good. Both guard cancels. The one that starts a combo is also plus on block, so the only thing really holding it back is that it's super expensive. You can see, like, Kaiza blocked 1 move and push blocked and is almost guard crushed. The burst also uses guard, and that's Climax Time into super, and Ryuchu's gonna take that. Yikes. I'm explaining guard cancels while someone dies right in front of me. Alright. Meanwhile, off stream, Metam took the match over Johnny 2-0. So with that, we're gonna start. We're gonna run the last round 1 winners match. The last 2. That's gonna be me and Woodcock up on stream because I'm running the stream. So off stream, it's gonna be Jane versus Argent Soul. So Jane, also a new face. We have a lot of new faces today. I'm really excited about that because, you know, it's just good to have new players going. All right. I'm going to give Woodcock a room code, and we're going to get right into this one. Why does Kaiza have so much cake in this game, asks Woodcock. If only we knew. Alright, yeah, we are going to get right into this one. Woodcock P1 side, myself on P2 side. Dust is stored in the ass. That's correct. So, for the duration of this match, I am going to mute myself rather than try to commentate while I play. Have fun, y'all.
Bandai Namco Games. Kamen Rider Super Climax Hero Super Heroes Mode 2P 対戦モードだ。
誰を使用するんですかね。
何も心配することはない。さて、今日はどこに行こうかな。
For the record, I've rolled my random select and this is what it gave me.
俺は数々の敵を倒していた。まさに鬼のようにな。
僕に釣られてみる？ラウンド1ファイト。おっとっと。ラウンド2ファイト。もっと踊る。
頼んだぞ。
クライマックスタイム。
行け。
ウィナー。偽り万の嘘。誰を選ぶのかな。
何も心配することはない。
ステージを選んでね。
ラウンド1ファイト。
家臣ども。
All right, that's our match. Yeah, wow. There is gonna be a VOD of the stream. I'm checking on the messages. I need to make sure that I didn't miss a match results also. I need to make sure that we actually have everything that's finished. Logan beats Ryuchu. That already happened, I'm pretty sure. That was on stream. So, what? That didn't happen at all. I'm sorry. We'll hear about Jane Argent Soul shortly. Yeah. I got that one. I'm sorry. Misread the message. Sorry. I'm focusing on the match. Focusing on the match. You know. So I normally random select when I play like long sets. I just random select every game. I can't do that in a tournament really and expect to do good. So I just random select once at the start of the tournament and I get 2 characters and that's all I need. And this time it gave me Deno. So I'm playing Deno today. That being said, I don't know if that's a good matchup. That doesn't feel great. Yeah, Super Climax Deno is one of the best characters in the game, if not the best. Real jerk character. That dive kick is unblockable. Hello, Logan. I'm keeping an eye on both the Discord's channel and the stream chat as best I can. Yeah, it's just really good. It's just unblockable. It's a cinematic that does 1 million damage. We banned comboing off of it, or every time it hits, you literally die. Super Climax form Deno is messed up. Alright, so no word yet on Jane versus Argent, I believe. In the meantime, I think we can... Well, I guess I could just hold off. Wait a second. But I can start deciding which matches I'm running next. That was round 1 of winners. Which after Jane and Argent finishes, we'll have the it's 4 players left in winners. So winners, semis, yeah, that'll be winners, semis, and then into winners finals after that. Meanwhile, though, we're gonna go to the loser side. We're gonna get players who are not involved in that. Let's see. I'm gonna put Johnny off stream because I would love to put Johnny on stream. Johnny has a relatively bad connection, and me streaming it does actually make it worse, I'm pretty sure. Just very slightly. So I'm gonna go ahead and put Johnny and Arcana off stream. On stream, we're gonna get Logan versus Soul Wiggum Guy. And I gotta get them a host code. Woodcock, your next match is against the winner of Johnny and Arcana. Was that... That was the Amazon track. That was not the song from Stronger. That was Amazon's track. Yeah, my dude. My current wiki work in progress. Kamen Rider Amazon. I wish Kamen Rider X was in this game. Dude would be throwing the Rydal whip, the Rydal stick, you know? He'd be like all the best parts of Rod Form Deno and Saga, and also like not a war crime. That's my opinion. All right, we are about to get Logan versus Soul Wiggum guy. Oh, we have a warning. Uh-oh. I don't know what that was. Uh-oh. It's fine. I'm sure nothing is going to break. You are allowed to change characters if you won the previous match in a set. Then you are not. So Jane versus Argent has finished. It's 2-1 Argent. Good stuff to Jane getting a game off Argent. Argent, of course, you know, there's kind of like a big three of the net play scene prior to all these new faces showing up. It's, you know, it's me, Xeno, Claw, Argent Soul, so, you know, good job.
Round 1. Fight.
Alright. Whoa, the off-axis hit. V3's special moves, the Kaiten kick and the chop, those both have tracking. Are you in 6th place? I don't know. That's possible. That can't be right that you get 6th 90% of the time. Wow, sick dive kick interaction. We're going for another one, but nothing happened. Oh, tragedy. Powering up and then chopping? No dice. Another tragedy strikes. This is a big, big turnaround. The super in this game does a lot of damage. Also, regarding supers, it's not just pressing a button that gets you hit by supers, like you got outsped. If you were trying to sidewalking very good in this game, there's very little tracking. If you were trying to sidewalk, the super will just hit you. Huge Rider Man there.
Round 2. Fight.
Big throw punish. Black's throw does a lot of damage for a throw. We're running out Rider Man. Chop fails to anti-air. That's pretty normal, but still like good to see. You want to see that if you want the match to be close, I guess. Big Rider Man into the double special too. Fun little trick you can do with Rider Man timings. Logan's up 1. V3 is a really, really strong character. It's really funny to have this guy in the game who's like just kind of chilling. He's like doing single hits, right? And he's still one of the best characters in the game. It's just a game where we got all kinds of infinites. We got like instant guard crushes, unavoidable projectiles. This man chops you so hard that he's top tier anyway. Very funny guy. We're going back in.
Round 1. Fight.
Zonki's still top tier, yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't say Zonki's not top tier. Block string into the unblockable Rider Man. The top tier in this game is like 30 characters. Don't worry about it. It's just a game with a huge, huge diversity of things that can win. On the edge of climax time here. Super! That's a huge super, because he's going to get this bar back from climax time. This may trigger climax time, it may not. We're going to find out. But, whatever the case may be, I don't imagine Logan's going to seal this up without giving Soul Wiggum guy a chance to actually... I'm going to start calling you Ralph. You got Ralph on the parentheses in the Discord. Probably not going to get a chance to end this big super punish! This is regular black. This is the bottom tier one. This is how bottom tiers win in this game. You cannot mess up. You have to avoid getting hit by 2 supers. Huge, huge punish for Ralph.
KO. Round 2. Fight.
Kingstone Flash does drain meter, kind of a signature move of black for the unfamiliar. It's also really not that good on either black. I've got the combo breaker VOD under my belt where I'm doing it constantly, but that's for very different reasons. As we got better at the game, Kingstone Flash kind of got phased out. It is a good move for some stuff, just not for, going for a revenge super. Both players just can't super, don't worry about it. This is a good round for Logan so far. In this kind of situation, you kind of want to try to end in a good meter position at least, and I think Ralph did that. Almost on full bar, getting Rider Man, but like, you know, that's V3. Thank you, V3. I believe Logan tried to power up and then immediately Kaiten kick, and Ralph just hit super. Big super, but oh, bad situation now. You gotta really survive. Kaiten kick. That was a great effort by Ralph. Honestly, like, really, really awesome watching that one. Yeah, that is going to be Logan moving on in the bracket. Your next opponent is going to be Jane, and we are going to get on with losers matches now as well. Arcana beat Johnny 2-0. So yeah, Arcana and Woodcock, go ahead and start off stream. Gotta start my my net play again, get a new host code. Whoa, something spooky happened. Anyway, whatever the hell that was. Challenge acted real weird just now. It just told me no you didn't. Okay. So we're gonna get Jane versus where's the okay. Logan. This is our two new faces. Yeah, off stream Arcana versus Woodcock, but they are already setting it up. The Spanish condom. People keep talking about the Spanish condom ad. I really wonder what's going on with that. I'm glad you had fun, Ralph. I sure did. Okay, Logan, Jane. There you go. Right, they should be set. I'm gonna see if I can. Oh, there we go. Everything is working.
Bandai.
Good luck on fire.
Sa, show.
Yeah,
Kamen Rider.
let me get the names changed also. This is
Super Heroes Mode.
P1 side Logan, P2 side Jane.
対戦モー
Alright, so after this set of 2 matches, we will be at the top 4, or so that'll be the top 6 of the bracket. We're going Evo style. We are currently at top 8.
誰を使用するんですかね
So if you are still in the tournament, congratulations, you made top 8.
ステージを選ぶ
We got Forze. Jane playing Cosmic Forze recently, I think. Frosty Fight Club? Hell yeah. I've heard of Frosty Fight Club. I don't know that much about it. Yeah, I mean, happy to show the game to new people. It's really, really funny, this game is. So we got V3 versus Cosmic Force. We're charging bar. We're shouting. That big cosmic combo. Very standard B&B, gets that chunk of damage, but we're in Rider Man time now. One of the matchup dynamics that exists in this game is, like, Cosmic Forze, the base form is very bad, but the power-up is very good. So in this kind of matchup, charging meter like that was actually probably, like, something of a mistake. Alright, Rider Man. Big Rider Man. Big high 10 kick. Another big Rider Man. Double special. Jane seems to be, ooh, big dive kick. Very confusing screenshot.
キックに回転の力を加え破壊力を増大
Jane seems to be struggling to get the Rider Art follow-up to come out. I'm not sure if that's what's happening, but it would make sense. Just knowing what I do about the game. Shoot missile. Yeah, that should have been a whiff punish Rider Art, but looks like Jane's having trouble getting it out. You gotta be like at neutral to do the follow-up is the main thing. That Rider Art very, very fast. Obviously costs meter, does a lot of damage. One other little quirk of it that I, you know, for Jane's sake, I hope we don't see it. It can just miss in the middle of the cinematic. We're gonna find out. Trying to get the lockdown with the blocked dive kick into Rider Man, but it just hits. Funny exchange. Rider Man does make these unsafe special moves like the dive kick a lot more dangerous to try to punish. You only take that small throw punish for it. Oh, that's not great. I hope that's on. Oh, geez, okay, I'm getting like hell of dolphin errors. Yeah, my dolphin is just popping up a million errors for some reason. Okay, I guess we'll just go. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm really sorry about that. Do y'all... they're just going. That happened against Jane earlier? Interesting. Yeah, that is really... I've never seen that happen before. That's spooky. It doesn't seem to matter, I guess. The game is, like, running. I'm really sorry that happened, y'all. Vidri's music is playing, Forze's move is going. Would you all like me to restart? Would you like me to restart Dolphin? That was scary.
僕を選ぶんだよね
V3 は不死身だキャラクターを選んでくれ
Looks like they're fine. Looks like they're just going.
どこで戦うんだ
Logan, lamenting not being able to land a super, but you'll figure it out someday. You'll get there. It's not the buffer. That was Dolphin throwing up a million errors. That was not the buffer. I promise you that. Jane got the game.
Round 1 Fight.
So we'll see. Same strategy. We're charging meter, calling Rider Man. V3 block pressure. Not really the character's strongest suit, but getting some guard damage there. Alright, bursting out of the Rider art. Doesn't want to take that. You might be in trouble now, though, because you cannot block. That is a super if you want it. Nope. Rider Man clutch. Not quite able to get to the airborne part of Kaiten kick if it has one. I don't think it actually does. You do want to, as a character like Forze Cosmic States, where your base form is very bad and you want to get to the power up as soon as possible, ending in full bar is like excellent for you. You're very happy to do that. Big anti-air somehow. That one was a little confusing to me. Meter in the toilet. That's okay. I can't explain why that's happening. You got to be at neutral for the Rider Art follow-up. Big chops baits the sidestep. And yeah, you get hit by the freezing missiles, you're gonna just eat this. Logan activates the climax time. Rounds tend to go either way. It's like, there's a lot of different paces this game can take. Time up is not that uncommon in this game. It just depends on which matchups we're talking about. These characters are both, like, these characters do some damage, these characters go in. This one's gonna end fast. But we dodged it. Huge punish for Logan. But yeah, no, like, the way that, how strong just the burst, the guard cancel, you know, the blocking in general, the mix-up is, it's just that it's strong options. Something strong is going to happen in any match. So, like, you know, some rounds are going to end like someone gets steamrolled. Jane trying for the infinite. That infinite is really hard. Big Rider Man into climax time. The Kaiten kick. Kaiten kick does get the damage buff from Showa Fin. No ground tech. Logan's on the board. 1-1. Yeah, I mean, personally, I really like the kind of game where everything you're doing from second one is a resource tug and pull. Push and pull, rather, not tug and pull. Tug of war, push and pull, take your pick. Don't say them both. But that is what this game is a lot of the time. A lot of matchups in this game are about like running your opponent out of guard bar while keeping your own guard bar and managing the meter.
Round 1. Fight.
Going in, Logan. I think that's correct. Just gotta try to stop cosmic states from happening in the first place for as long as you can. Huge double special. Didn't actually get the second one though. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we're resetting. We're resetting. I can't tell who. Don't go to Wii menu. Just top. It's the top right one. It's the close button up there. Yeah. I can't tell who paused it. That is the Wii menu. So unfortunately, I don't. It wasn't. I mean, yeah, I don't. But I can't tell. The problem is it doesn't show me on the screen who paused it. Just close the Wii menu. I don't know who paused it. It certainly wasn't me. Do you want to reset? I'll allow you to both just reset. Go character select. It's very early in this round, but if you can both agree on how to resolve this, I'm cool with it. If you can't both agree, I'm saying just restart. They're just gonna go for it. Okay, whatever. We got some big rider arcs for Cosmic States Forza. Still not really over at all this round. One more shot for Logan. Weird trade.
Round 2. Fight.
The accidental double transform. That's a huge moment of weakness for Forza. Gets locked down by Riderman. Yeah, I don't know if you could have really stopped that. I respect charging there. Once Forza is in Cosmic States, that resource tug of war is a little bit over. You're kind of cool to just let him have it once he's in there. And anything else he needs to do in there doesn't actually cost a ton of meter. So, you just let him. We're almost to guard break. Guard break would be huge here. Scoring that guard break would force Jane to de-transform, and hopefully, you know, you can steamroll off that. Guard bar's going back up now. The danger is over. Big double special? The danger's back. Huge double special. Jane is in trouble. De-transform gets you on guard crush. Big punish. This one's scary, y'all. Jane is still guard crushed after this. Just has a pretty substantial, like, I don't know, life. Maybe life lead's not actually that substantial. I'm not actually sure. I gotta see. We got lots of time to talk about what the state after the super is, though. I wish I remembered how to get the bug where Fusion State's sword spins the wrong way. Uh-oh! You are almost dead. Big whiff! That's crazy.
Round 3. Fight.
I'm getting added in the matchmakers channel. Oh, okay, people are playing. People are just playing at the same time as the tournament is happening. That's cool. D3's guard is broken. Very scary now. You need to dodge these missiles. You need to dodge these jumps, these dive moves, these rider arcs, all of it. Never mind. Guard Crush is over. Still a scary position for both players. There's really no time with the strong characters in this game that you feel safe. Big Kaiten kicks, we're just hitting him over and over again. Big backdash guard cancel. Riderman saving Logan's life so often in this set. Huge chop on the incoming Rider art. That's footsies. Wow. It's a shame about that pause, but that was a crazy match. Good stuff, y'all. I'm going to restart Dolphin. On account of the many, many errors getting thrown up. Alright, so quick check-in on the position we're at. That was 2-1 Logan over Jane, moving into the top 6 side of top 6 loser side. You are waiting on a player to fall out of the winner's side. Meanwhile, I need to actually learn what happened in Woodcock versus Arcana. Arcana won 2-0. Alright. I believe that's correct. Woodcock and Arcana, please do let me know. But I think that's the one. I think, that looks right. That was the first time I played against an Ibuki. Did Woodcock pick Ibuki? Woodcock pick Ibuki. That's weird. Yeah. Alright, cool. That is the one. So then, in winner's side now, we're gonna get our 2 matches. I'm sorry, Arjun, that every single match has been off stream, but, you know, that's how it is when I gotta actually play and stream. It's off stream Arjun versus Ryuchu. Not that long ago, Ryuchu was the fresh face in the scene. Who is it? It is Metam. How many more rounds left of loser's bracket? It is about 2, depending on how you count. So, loser's bracket, to be clear, you still have a chance of winning the tournament from loser's bracket. If you make it all the way up through the loser's bracket, you've won the loser's bracket. You go to grand finals and you play against the player who won the winner's bracket. So that's how that works. You can see it on the challenge page. It says, you know, like, at the very end it says winner of loser's bracket. That's how that works. So, alright, once Metam gets in here, we'll be starting. I'm cooked. This is actually round, like, 3. Let's put winner's bracket. It's fine. This is winner semis. My bad. Put that up there. Alright. As with before, I'm going to mute myself for the duration of this match. Remember, our other match going at the same time is Argent versus Ryuchu.
スーパークライマックススーパーヒーローズモード。
男子と対戦だ。
キャラクターを選べ。お前たちは前座だ。
誰を選ぶんだ。
アギトのために、人間のために。ステージを選んでくれ。俺様のラウンド1ファイト。おっとっと甘い甘いな。おっとっと私が変わる。クライマックスタイム。手応えのない。甘い。KO。ラウンド2ファイト。おっとっと
覚悟しなよ。
おしまいだ。甘いな。おしまいだ。行くぞ。甘い。おしまいだ。クライマックスタイム。どうしたどうした。どうしたどうした。ラウンド3ファイト。どうしたどうした。
覚悟しなよ。
決まりだ。決まりだな。クライマックスタイム。家臣ども。クライマックス。どうしたどうした。手応えがない。弱すぎる。甘い。KO ウィナー。俺様の悪の組織は負けん。
キャラクターを選んで。2P 対戦モードだ。誰を選ぶんだ。
お前たちは前座だ。
キャラクターを選ぶ。
どこで戦うんだ。 俺様の強さは別格だ。
ちょっと倒してもいい？答えは聞かないけど。
Round 1 Fight!
そりゃそうそりゃもっと踊るそりゃそりゃもっと踊るそりゃそうそりゃもっと踊るそりゃそりゃもっと踊るそりゃそうそりゃ
甘いな。
ステップ上手だね。
どうしたどうした。 Round 2 Fight!
そりゃそうそりゃそりゃそうそりゃもっと踊る。
甘い。
ステップ上手。ステップ上手。
Perfect! Winner!
こんなとこだね。
どのキャラクターにするんだ？ 2P 対戦モードだ。キャラクターを選んでくれ。
お前たちは全座だ。
誰を選ぶんだい？
ステージを選びな。
Round 1 Fight!
そりゃそりゃもっと言っておっとっとそりゃそりゃそりゃもっと踊るそりゃ
甘いな。
そりゃそりゃもっと踊るもっと踊るそりゃそうそりゃもっと踊るそりゃそりゃ
甘い。
もっと踊るそりゃそうそりゃもっと踊るそりゃそりゃそりゃそりゃ言ってる
私が変わる。敵ではない。
Round 2 Fight!
そりゃそりゃもっともっとそりゃそうそりゃもっとそりゃそうそりゃ
家臣どもを食らいます。
どうしたどうした。
もっと踊る
甘い。おしまいだ。
もっと
KO! Winner!
こんなとこだね。
Alright, good games, Batam. That first one, you did really, really well. Yeah, Deno, all the Denos are pretty good. You can pick support Deno, you can pick... Form Change is really the one that's like, I don't know about that one. But other than Form Change, they're all like pretty good. Alright. So, that's 2-1 me over Metam. Let's see if we got results from Argent versus Richu. They are at 1-1 right now. Oh, the timer was set to infinite? Yeah, try to not do that, I guess. It's not that big a deal. Just whatever you both agree with, and if you don't, then yeah, replay it. Gun form is pretty bullshit. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm picking Argent characters right now. This is fucked up. I think Rod is good in some matchups, just not in that one. Gun form damage is like okay. The thing is that the damage doesn't have to be good. You just do whatever you want. You spin at them and they gotta deal with it. Yeah, so like the actual thing about gun form with super climax form. So let me real quick just talk a little bit about Deno gun form. Just cause we're waiting around anyway. Gun form is not great at building meter without meter charge. And that's why we banned gun form support attack, basically. Because if you take that, that kind of solves the problem. Like, that thing attacks while you meter charge, right? Otherwise, I mean, gun form tends to actually have a lot of weird kind of bad matchups where they can approach you, they can swing into you, and they do. And they just kind of kill you before you get to climax form. If that's your goal. If you're just trying to play gun form, I don't know, just whatever. Just play gun form. Gun form's pretty good. Negateno kind of has trouble with that one, I feel like. It's, Negateno is very, very good. Run shot is, like, ridiculous when players want to come to you. But in that particular case, I'm kind of, like, content to hang back or just play in the mid-range and watch for you to mess up somehow. Because that's how gun form is. I just kind of hang back and watch for you to mess up. It's not the best. Negadeno, one of the... I mean, these are both, like, top-tier characters, but Negadeno is probably, like, one of the hardest top tiers for this reason. You have a lot of matchups that are very strange like this. Gunform Deno with the Denliner is definitely, like, one of the most fucked up zoners in the game. Not maybe on the top 3, but, like, number 4 or 5, right? But we banned the top 3, so what do you want from me? It's pretty messed up in the context of the game that existed, like, when we banned it. More importantly, it sucks and isn't fun to play against. Yeah, I mean, we'll talk about that guy someday. I fucking hate that guy. The one bright side of Argent picking Drake is that for each person who actually picks Drake, we get way closer to being able to say we're tired of Drake. Drake's like, it just, I don't know. Drake is not, I think, genuinely, like, as risk-free as the support Deno thing. So, from here, by the way, I meant to do this the last round, I think, and I just kind of, I'm spacing out a little. I'm trying to run the tournament and play in it and all that, right? Forgive me. But I will start doing every match on stream now. Argent and Ryuchu are about to finish up. I can do maybe one more off-stream match, but I don't think I want to. I think I want... Everyone made it. You made it here. You deserve it. Argent Ryuchu is obviously happening off-stream right now. And then once that is over, we'll have the losers semis. Or sorry, we'll have a couple more losers matches and then losers semis. And then we're into finals. Yeah, I do need to know who won between Argent and Raichu. That was a winner's bracket match. Both players still in the bracket. Alright, yeah, I think maybe the set was so intense that both of them died. I do, okay, Argent won. Oh, did they report it? Weird. Sure, whatever. Richu says, I hate you, Argent. Alright, I think I'm gonna get Richu and Arcana on stream. This is a classic matchup. I'm gonna do no more off stream. We're doing the rest of the whole rest of the tournaments on stream. Oh no, we're gonna be dueling for Deno gun form. Ugh. Not where you want to be, really. Alright. Raichu and Arcana are in. We're gonna get on this. They are currently offsides on the stream. Gotta swap seats them. I won't be playing the worst zoner imaginable.
Kamen Rider スーパークライマックスヒーロースーパーヒーローズモード男子と対戦だ
I hope it doesn't come to that, you know?
誰を使用するんですかね。
アギトのために人間のためにキャラクターを選べ
Is stream working? It should be, but it isn't. It does this sometimes. Just give it a sec. I can't make them wait, so
終わっ
just,
たら
you
ちょ
know.
っとうちに寄っていきませんか
邪魔なんだよ俺の思い通りにならない
It's, yeah, I don't know. OBS doesn't like Dolphin for some reason. There is a Mizumi wiki. You're gonna have to find it. I'll just like radio play this, I guess. So this is Agito Shining versus Kaiza. Yeah, watch with your ears for a little. I'm sorry. That is Kaiza combo is bursted. There. Okay, good. Glad to be back. Is Agito Rider art from Arcana? I'm actually a little surprised to see Arcana playing this, but it makes a lot of sense. Agito Shining has been kind of extremely underrated for a very long time, generally by the scene. Not that, like, he's secretly top tier, but we just didn't understand how good this rider art is for a second. They're both guard fresh. That's a little spooky, but there's your combo into super. I'm not sure if Raichu should have taken this, honestly. It obviously ends the round now, but you're gonna go in with no meter against the full meter Agito. We're seeing so many Kaiza movies today. Can it be too hard to build up some meter? Not for Kaiza. If any character, you're right, actually, honestly. If any character's gonna just go spend all the bar right away, it's Kaiza. This dude does not care. So, I would say that there are specialized defensive characters. The thing is, like, a character like Emperor Kiva is a really good example. He has a special move that, like, when he's powered up, that is faster than almost anything else in the game, so he can just swing it during string blocks them. He can, like, do it as a reversal even, stuff like that. I would say the universal guard cancel is just sort of a fact of life, and character archetypes exist without that. Meanwhile, Arcana fucking died. Yeah, Kaiza, one of our premier, you know, rushdown monsters in this game. Yes, Zanki and Todoroki are both pretty hardy. They're not, like, amazing on defense, but they're very hard to guard crush because as long as they are getting hits, they will stall for a very long time and like force you to let them get some back. Generally speaking, systems-wise, if you're picking a power-up character, those are, like, you have more guard bar to play with than anybody else. Yeah, Zanki's definitely stronger than Todoroki in, like, almost every respect. That combo does work without Roman cancel. You can just do it. Back into the movie. Sorry, Rider cancel. RC. That Kaiza, that's his 5HH. Just standing heavy. That ground bounces and combos into itself like 6 times, I think. More than that, I think. The point is, you can do that without spending the meter, but Richu's been spending the meter every time. Shining is up. Guard canceling again. Are we trying to bait first? You can't block. Big combo starter. That's another one for Richu. Very fast set. That was actually, I'm sorry, it says winner semis on the screen. That was losers. I'm just struggling to keep it all together here. So that'd be Richu moving on to losers semis, and Arcana going home for today. Pretty good performance though. That's like 5th place. Out of 10 people. All right. So we're gonna move on to our next on-stream match. We're gonna go Argent Kaiza player. Don't feel bad for him. He plays Kaiza. All right. So we're gonna get Metam and Logan. Our next tournament match. Really sick to have one of the new faces still in it also. I'm really not looking forward to fighting Arjun, I'm not gonna lie. We're about to do some horrible, horrible things to each other. Parry that you can combo or get huge damage? You would probably like Black RX. So Bio Rider actually does have a fast parry. He has like those weird defensive options. Black RX based form, Jesus. He has a really fast flash kick.
仮面ライダースーパークライマックススーパーヒーアーケードモードだ
If you really want to specifically do a parry into huge damage, I feel like there's probably a character that does that, and I'm not thinking of it right this second. Parries in this game tend to be canned follow-ups. The canned follow-ups are usually like pretty good, but yeah, I would say, you know, try Black RX. Sorry, who's playing? This is Metam and Logan.
決まりだなおしまいだ
Okay. The Forza Astro Switch parry kind of stinky.
甘い
Its shield's really bad. Arcana, I would never play that Deno. Oh, Radar's okay, yeah. They're just okay. Radar, it gets you out. Getting out is useful, but... Let's go. Good throw. Gets out of dealing with the Denliner. Gets blown up at the end anyway. Run shot obviously like really cracked at shooting people out of the air. Metam's getting a lot of mileage off of these safe on block strings. Going for throw afterwards, just going for throw as you're punished, like you have the frame advantage after blocking, not working at all. So you do get meter for attacks that land after the round ends. That does happen, but it's only the player who is alive, I believe. I think. I'm not really sure. The game is just messed up. Don't worry about it too much. Logan trying to not get guard crushed. Gone Denliner. That might be from getting hit after calling the assist. Because you also get meter for getting hit. Big Rider Man, the defensive Rider Man, a little awkward. When he works, he works. That's gonna be climax time momentarily. That's a different climax time. Stole the climax time. That's hilarious. The recent games, like Climax Fighters. There's no defensive Rider Man. Climax Fighters, I've heard, is okay, but it's not nearly as cool as this game. It's much more universal stuff. It's one game for Logan.
お前たちは前座だ
俺を選ぶんや V3 は不死身だ
どこで戦うんだ
Yeah, I would say having a lot of mains is really good. I'm trying to think if there's other characters off the top of my head. It's like you should play this as a defensive character, but it's just not coming to mind. I'll think about it later. Big start from Logan. V3 just explodes. Like, I can't even talk about what's happening in time for the life bar to be half gone. Okay. Denliner's on the screen, your guard crushed. This is how Metam wins. It's rough. Once your guard crushed, it's just like you're locked down. That was kind of crazy, that sidestep. Going for Meaty Rider Man, misses the timing. It is really hard to time Meaty Rider Man. It's very slow, but like fast enough, you know? That's a big opportunity. Big guard crush. We're doing some spin kicks. So, Astro Switch Forze coming up in the chat. That is a character that's mostly good because of his ridiculous neutral rather than the Infinite. The Infinite is there because he's a good character. He's not a good character because he has the Infinite. You might like Astro Switch Forze. He's like not really a zoner. He's like you're playing CE Bison. That's sort of a joke. He does Psycho Crusher, but yeah, I don't know. He's pretty good. Bursting for Oki. Okay. I don't need this guard bar. I'm gonna kill you now. Ooh. Almost had it. That was very, very close for Metam. I mean, yeah, of course. Damage matters for neutral. Alright. So, with that, Logan moves on. Welcome to top 4, Logan. Alright, so for here we're gonna go into finals. So we're starting, I'm gonna change the netplay lobby. Starting with winners finals, me and Argent. And then hang on, let me make sure I get the right Argent. Alright. So winners finals, losers finals, and grand finals are all going to be 3 of 5. Argent is in. Time to go. Now, as I am again in this match, I will be muting myself. Hydrate. I actually don't have water on hand. Bummer. I got you between games.
Bandai Namco Games 仮面ライダースーパークライマックスヒーロー
I am gonna hold for. Okay, never mind. Game's back.
スーピー対戦モードや
誰を選ぶんだ俺は運命と戦うキャラクターを選ぶどこで戦う
This ain't Mercy. This character's cheap as hell.
Round 1 Fight
決まったね魔人ども
ステップ上手だねもっと踊れ
Round 2
キャラクターを選べ。俺は運命と戦う。誰で戦う？30ステージ選ぶ。ラウンド1ファイト。私が変わる。クライマックスボーン。ラウンド2ファイト。家臣どもをクライマックス。おっとっと。私の敵ではないな。ウィナー。
誰を使用するんですかね。
目障りだな、お前。30。釣りができそうなところがいいけど。
ラウンド1ファイト。ラウンド2ファイト。おっとっと。 3 fight.
私が変わる。めっちゃありゃ。
クライマックスタイム。
家臣どもを食らい崩す。
もっと踊る。
まだまだ。
そろそろ終わりにしよう。
SCH.
邪魔なんだよ。
KO ウィーナー。
偽り万の嘘って。
キャラクターを選ぶんだよ。目障りだな、お前。ステージはどこに行くんだ。
ラウンド1ファイト。 That's it. That's it.
おっとっと。おっとっと。
タイム。Set.
おっとっと。おっとっと。
そんなもんか。
KO ラウンド2ファイト。
うめえな。おっとっ
そんなもんか。
と。おっとっと。
もっと踊る。
私が変わる。
まだまだ。まだまだ。KO ウィナー。
俺たちに帰る。
俺を選ぶんや。
目障りだな、お前。
どこで戦うんだ。
ラウンド1ファイト。セット。
おっとっと。決まったね。 神ども
ステップ上手
Climax time! KO! Round 2. Fight!
覚悟しない
ステップ上手
Climax time!
ステップ
うめえなおっとっと
おっとっとそりゃ
KO! Winner!
偽り万の嘘だ
That was really fucking hard. Good games, Argent.
俺を選び
Jeez. Okay. I gotta breathe a little, so I'm gonna take a little break from commentary on the next one, just a small bit. That was crazy. Okay. Let me get another netplay lobby open. And I will get the next matchup. This is actually losers semis. Let me get that in there. So this is also 3 of 5. Just go ahead, you know, just do it. This is gonna be Ryuchu. This is Ryuchu and Logan. What's on Steam for it? What's on Steam for $50? I don't understand. Alright. Ryuchu's in the lobby waiting on Logan. The Twitch mode. Yeah, the Twitch mode is bad. I don't like those. They're very, very bad. Whew. Cosmic Jump S is more of a whiff punish tool than anything. It's like, it is good for approaching in the sense that you cover distance very fast. It can cross up. It's like, it's pretty good. It's just not like that good. Alright, now I got player names on the stream. It's gonna be Ryuchu and Logan respectively. Yeah, go ahead and play a 3 out of 5, by the way. Oop, that is incorrect. Yeah, play out 3 of 5. So first to 3 instead of first to 2. I'll be back in just a second.
仮面ライダースーパークライマックス
スーパーヒーローズモード
友達と対戦するも
俺を選ぶんや
目障りだなお前
V3 は不死身だ
ステージを選んだ
Yeah, sorry, Dolphin just takes a second to actually like decide it wants to show the window on OBS sometimes, and there's not that much I can do about it. What I can do about it is tell him to like not play until it fixes itself, but no, that seemed to work.
とは手の先に集中したエネルギーを電撃と化しチョップを繰り出す技なのだ KO Round 2 Fight
回転キック V3 切り豆キック 俺を選ぶんや。
目障りだなお前。
V3 は不死身だ。
楽しそうなところがいいな。
ラウンド1ファイト。
V3 何とわ回転キックとわとわ回転キックとわとわ回転キック。
クライマックスタイム。 KO。 ラウンド2ファイト。
V3 キリモミキック回転キック回転キック回転キック回転キック回転
クライマックスタイム。
回転キック回転キック回転キック回転キック
KO。 ウィナー。
俺のこと
キャラクターを選べ。
目障りだなお前。
V3 は不死身だ。
どこで戦うんだ。
Hey, sorry y'all. I just got it for 1 second. Who won that one?
ラウンド1ファイト。
V3 キリモミキックとわ回転キックとわ回転キック V3 キリモミキック
I'm back. I'm back for real now. I caught a little bit of that. I didn't catch the whole thing, but I was watching.
回転キック
Good old Rider Man messing up the camera, making V3 do the crab walk away. I remember when he did that in the show. He just like looked at V3 and V3 had to crab walk.
キリモミキック回転キック
Ooh, tries to Rider Man to get the cheeky hit. Running out that guard crush. Big combo starter, unfortunate.
そろそろ終わ
Straight
り
into
にしよう
Super's gonna do it. Logan's definitely got some good sense of the guard crush here, I feel like. It is fine. I can't stop you. I don't know why you're gifting people Postal 2 though.
邪魔なんだよ。
KO。 ラウンド2
Alright.
ファイト。
It's not.
回転キック回転キック
I used to be a person who thought that Postal 2 was a good game. I am a good person. No, it's a joke. I'm sorry. I'm not saying you're a bad person. I know some people still who are like, definitely, you know, good people, and they're like, oh, Postal 2 is so funny. I don't know. It's just, it doesn't land for me anymore.
ラウンド3ファイト。
V3 キリモミキック
That makes it much funnier if I win the tournament, though. I don't think I have it on Steam even, so it's not like you can't gift it to me on Steam. Anyway, we are in the Kaiser rushdown situation. The lockdown, media unblockable or delay unblockable. Big dive kick. We got it's so big we gotta watch it for a little bit. Logan, I actually don't know from here who is in a better position. It feels like it's gotta be Ryuchu, right? But Logan's not in a bad position either. We've got Rider Man. We're not technically guard crushed. Double special, excellent. Now we're guard crushed. Metam combo drop. Rider Man? Rider Man does it. Or sorry, Metam. Sorry, Ryuchu. I'm sorry, I'm putting Kaiza on Metam now. Metam doesn't play that guy. So, by that standard, Rider Man being the most powerful character due to his powers of bending reality, including the camera, that does make D End the strongest.
Round 1. Fight.
Misridered Metam, yeah, sorry, my bad. He's the only rider who also has the powers of a man. Is Rider Man. Logan's doing alright here, but has not had a successful. That's gonna be climax time. Yeah, good. Call your Rider Man and get the bar. Uh oh. We're gambling. Logan wins Final Reflect. That is unusual. Final Reflect is only a bad idea if it doesn't work, right? That's how it goes? That's how that works? Final Reflect's funny. That was a tough spot. Yeah, just really difficult for Logan. The Final Reflect... I don't know. There was a world where this worked out. Big Rider Man. What if there was Little Rider Man? What if he showed up and he was tiny? That is going to be... that is unfortunately going to be set. And I'm talking about Tiny Rider Man. Really good showing by Logan. That's fourth in, fourth? What is... Yeah, right? That's how brackets work? Yeah, Logan out at fourth. Really good showing. Alright, so... the Kaiza dying and turning into dust gif. It's just so useful in these parts. I'm gonna hit us with a dolphin restart, and we're gonna get into our next tournament match. This is going to be losers finals. For what it's worth, to me that looked a little bit like matchup unfamiliarity more than just about anything. As you play against people, especially Kaiza, like it's an important matchup to learn. A bunch of people play him, and he's really really good. You will probably make less of the same mistakes. So now it is Ryuchu versus Argent. Yeah, so for the record, the tournaments usually run whenever me and Chloe are free. I'm going to try to do them a little more regularly, although I'm not sure... I'll probably just, start a discussion, basically, in the Discord about, are we going... every... once a month, obviously, is, pretty okay, but on what time, what day, right? Like, all that stuff. You know. I would ask you to hold actually starting the match for the stream to catch the game if y'all are listening. I wish I could fix this. I have no idea what causes this.
Kamen Rider Super Climax
There, okay, yeah. Twice a month smile. A bit later in the day. Yeah, I can do it. This is... Is P1 Argent, P2 Richu. Getting shot, getting dived. Big whiff into the Kabuto Rider art. So, this is a character that, like a form change decade. I think that we have been, like, sleeping on this guy a little bit, even though we all thought he was really good. Like, we've thought he was really good since forever. He is kind of getting steamrolled by Ryuchu right now, though, but that's all Ryuchu. My god, yeah. My god, Ryuchu. Personally, I love arena fighters as genre space. I don't love a lot of specific ones. I don't like the Naruto Storm games or those My Hero Academia games. Those are like whatever to me. But I do like that new Bleach game. That new Bleach game is awesome. Big Kabuto whiff. We're getting Argent's form change Kabuto here. That's sort of not a surprise. This is one of the reasons why Decade is so good. I wanted to play Sparking Zero. It was like $70. I wasn't gonna play it. We're guns on guns on guns over here. Argent bursts almost guard crushed. Scary situation. Now actually guard crushed. Ryuchu takes game 1. That was really well fought, but a little bit of an upset. Logan, you got 4th. Yeah, so Sparking Zero, I'm led to believe that tournament was a result of Bamco running the tournament poorly and allowing characters that the community had banned or whatever. Something like that. Arsen's already played Rider Arting, by the way. We're gonna probably see a lot of those. Does Ryuchu have the punish? No. It is really difficult to punish Blades dash the shoulder. That thing is bananas. So obviously, like, ridiculous anti-air, super fast. The other thing about it is just that he's active frames the whole time once they start. So you either have to block him and then punish him, or punish him on the startup. Yep, that's a real turn. That's a real combo from Arjun. That loop into 5L Rider maximized. Meaty unblockable on the recovery is a way to do it. That was a really good idea from Ryuchu. Just gotta execute better. Good, okay, we're blowing it up. Once you've blocked it, it's an easy punish. You just kill him. No block. It does drain meter on hit. A bit of a scary spot for Argent. Ryuchu's also in a bit of a pinch. Jeez. We're Kaizaing Argent out of the tournament. I don't think Argent's quite cooked yet. I think Argent's got some more dog in him. Blade throws do hurt a lot. It's really, really mean they gave this guy such strong throws. That's a huge punish. Argent is in a really bad resource situation right now, but can very easily like make this work with the Rider Art. And now you're fine, you just transform, yeah. This character in Kaiza is like very bad. The king form. This is gonna happen to you, yeah, like you're gonna get shot. Uh-oh. Ryuchu, no bar. No guard bar, rather. Lots of the other one. We got bars, just not the one you want. Big throw! Archon got nothing off of that guard crush. That's nuts. Dogs are popping off. Speaking of that dog in them. Massive hit. Ryuchu melted. The good old 2-hit Blade 5S. The King Form 5S. Is that? Okay, yeah. I thought that was tagged for a second. Looking at the chat instead of the screen.
Round 1. Fight.
That Kaiza jump H is pretty good. Doesn't get the unblockable, but does take a ton of guard bar off. Yeah, it's tricky. It does drain meter even on block. Yeah, so I have pre-roll ads turned off, I think. It doesn't actually do that. I promise you that Twitch is just a bad website. Uh-oh. That's a classic. You miss your punish, it's time for Rider Art. Yeah, so he's ducked low, so you can't do that strike to punish him. You have to actually do something else. I know the answer to this. I'm not saying it out loud though. It is that you can do like, if you're gonna make it whiff, you could do the other unblockable gunshot. If you're gonna block it, you just start with like 2 LL. Do the link combo instead of not. Arjun gonna time up or hit a million Rider Arts, one or the other. That was kind of a huge round for Arjun. Fully in control the whole time, just throwing himself at everything. I'm not gonna lie, I think Blade might be a less honest character than Zonky. Blade is mad cheap. This dude's really fucked up. That being said, oh my god. He found the sidewalk. That was kind of nuts. This is definitely a very different match if Ryuchu had like the punish game on lock, you know? Every character's a little fucked up. Blade's like really, really fucked up though. I know it doesn't seem like it, but he is. Yeah, there's that diagonal Rider Art that Arjun's been practicing. This is a really awful thing that Arjun has done, learning how to do diagonal Rider Art like this, because now I feel like the Rider Art mix-up got so much worse. I didn't know that worked that way. Like, I just never tried it, because the input's weird. It's really messed up that you can do that. Kamen Rider Bladey. You know, someday, eventually. Never. She's getting these big hits, but gotta start punishing. Doing much better not blocking though. Not blocking is really, really important. Like, you lose all the bar, he gets bar, it's just bad times if you block this thing. Great adjustments so far from Ryuchu this round. We are also on Heliport. Good hit. We are also on Heliport, so the stage is ginormous. I think this favors Ryuchu, but I'm really not sure. Alright. Argent's on a sliver. Modded tournament could work. There's no reason it couldn't. Just someone had to do it. And Hat, I think, is in agreement with us that, like, the mod's not quite ready. You can't do everything you'd want to do with the mod, so, like, you know, it's fine. We just do the base game. Base game's good too. I like this game. Ooh, we got the air dash. Close the distance. More big gold smashes. Richu's doing great here. Richu's got all the adjustments. Meaty throw. Bops him. Yeah, all right. The tiniest little bit of health. Literally any hit will kill Argent. Guard Crush is looking really scary for Argent, but that's like 4 Rider Arts loaded. 3 now. Uh-oh. The guard bar got better too. That's the kill. Yeah, you don't have to do anything fancy. Just throw him. That's 2-2. If Ryuchu's able to win here, this is I think the first time Ryuchu's made it to grand finals. Argent's lost. Argent's scrolling. Desperately looking for the cheapest man, hovering attack. No, we're gonna see what Argent actually goes with, but ooh, the Ibuki. This is a very, very different matchup. This is completely changing the pace.
Round 1.
We're gonna see if Ryu can adjust to this. Argent on no meter already. Really not where Ibuki wants to be. Not that it's a huge issue. He's a very slow character to go. Like, you just do whatever. But being on absolutely no meter is a little stinky. Poking. Lots of poking. Guns. That's what you call shooting people, right? Is pokes. I play without the English patch because I speak Japanese. I can read it also. Also because it's annoying and I don't want to do it. Argent's back on no bar, but he's got the life lead now, so Ryuchu's in trouble. Never mind. Alright, it's all Ryuchu from here. Ibuki, the thing about Ibuki as a zoner is, of course, that he will turn the game around in a heartbeat. We cannot rest easy just seeing that, like, Ryuchu has a life lead. This dude will smoke you. You will get shot and die. Ryuchu's definitely still fighting to survive. Uh-oh. There it is. Burst. If Ryu can find the life lead in the next 10, this is looking decent. Bar situation's good. Just gotta not let this happen. That's a bummer. On the 0.
Round 2. Fight.
Getting the hit to start's great for Ryuchu. Whipping the Kaiser jump S. You're kind of okay with blocking Ibuki. It's not that scary, but you can't do it too much. You can see the guard bars getting really chunked down. Big opportunity there for both players, I think, and they just kind of walk past each other. Like, not literally, but in the way where, you know, they didn't do anything. Big chance for Argent here. That life lead just, like, really solidified it really fast. Tons of bar to work through now for Ryuchu. Just gotta play patient, just gotta get in there. I'd kind of like to be seeing Ryuchu use more of the high-speed dash. It doesn't have a follow-up in this matchup, but, like, you can get... There's one to the side. You don't want to go to the side, though. You want to go in. Once you run these run shots out, though, like, there's not that much to be worried about if you just hit high-speed dash. If you hit the jump H, also, high-speed dash, you can combo off that. Like, you can just do that. Looks like Arjun's gonna maybe run away with this one, though. Very big life lead to make up in 20 seconds, and Arjun is the single player in this scene that is the most likely to time you up. Yeah, let's just play it chill. Ice in his veins. Alright, so that was Losers Finals. We're gonna move on now to Grand Finals, which I don't have to kick everyone out of the lobby now. Arjun left. Okay, well, I'll just restart Dolphin just to be safe then. I'll avenge you? Okay, we didn't fight this tournament, right? That was a really good run, Ryuichi. You should be pretty proud of that, I feel like. Alright, then we're getting to it. I got my net play thing. Got my host code, my room ID. I'm not gonna be able to commentate this one either, so it goes. Alright. Wiimotes. And yeah, I'm gonna be muted for the rest of the tournament. Have fun watching Grand Finals. I hope it's sick and it speaks for itself. That's what I think. That's how I feel. I have a hard copy of Postal 2, by the way. I don't need a copy of Postal 2.
スーパークライマックスヒーローズスーパーヒーローズモード 2P 対戦モードキャラクターを選ぶがいい天の打ち上げき全てを司るどこで戦うのさ
ラウンド1ファイト
おっとっとおっとっと決まったねくらえおっとくらえくらえくらえクライマックスタイムおっとっと覚悟しろよクライマックス KO ラウンド2ファイトおっとっとラウンド3ファイト覚悟しなよクライマックスおっとっと
もっと踊れ
クライマックスタイム
KO ウィナー。
キャラクターを選んで剣の道あり全てを司る
30ステージを選んでね。
ラウンド1ファイト。
おっとっと
クライマックスタイム。
だね。
KO ラウンド2ファイ
ステップ上手
クラ
だね。
イマックスタイム。
ステップ上手だね。ステップ上手。もっと踊れ。もっと踊れ。
決まったね。
KO ウィナー。
俺を選び。
俺には夢はない。
30
ステージを選んでくれ。
おっとっとクライマックス
形が変わる。おい聞いてろよ。おい聞いてろよ。千の偽り万の嘘だ。
All right, that's a wrap. Good stuff, Argent. Really good matches all day from everybody. I'm really glad this one went the way it did, in the sense that, like, that was the biggest one we've had. I think 10 people is the biggest net play bracket we've had, and all the new faces, I think, got to really show their stuff. Johnny did not, unfortunately. I just can't do that much about that. But you know, Soul Wiggum Guy, Jane, Logan, thank you all for coming out. All the classics, all the mainstays. You know, Woodcock, really good to see you again. Arcana, glad, you know, we thought for a little bit maybe you left. I'm glad you didn't. Ryuchu's fucking sick today. Like, oh my god, Ryuchu. Argent pushes me maybe more than any other player short of Xenoclaw. Like, I don't think the game gets as developed as it does without Argent and Xenoclaw, and I'm glad Argent was here, because a tournament without both of them kind of disappointing to me. Metam also did great today. This was a really good one. I had a great time hosting. I do kind of wish I do already have Peggle. I do wish I had someone else commentating, obviously. Doing solo commentary and running the tournament kind of caused some hiccups. I do have both of the Peggles. I think I have all of the Peggles. But yeah, no, just great tournament today. I guess the next one is Combo Breaker, offline major. If you're gonna be at Combo Breaker, show up. Talk to me in the Discord. I'll let you know when it's happening. I will be bugging people who've signed up for previous offline tournaments, just adding them in the Discord and seeing if they're around. We'll see what's up. Other than that, I mean, that's the tournament. I'll let y'all know in the Discord as well when we have the next NetPlay tournament lined up. I don't know exactly when that's gonna be. I do wanna get stuff going so that we can have a regular tournament instead of just kind of whenever. I'm really glad the NetPlay scene has been popping off lately too. Just awesome stuff all around. Y'all are doing great. Keep at it. And I think that's everything on the docket. Tournament's over. Offline tournament, it's happening. We're gonna try to record it. I have no idea. VOD's gonna be on my YouTube. I will post it in the Climax Heroes Discord. You'll see it. But yeah, great tournament. Deno finally got one. I feel like I've beat Argent's Deno like a bunch of times, but you know, we do think that's like one of the best characters, right? I sure do. It's just kind of funny that he and Kabuto, it's like, it was so funny for so long. Deno and Kabuto didn't have tournaments under their belts. Fucking, Kabuto still doesn't. What's going on with that? Why can't we win with one of the best characters in the game? No, he'll get one soon. I just don't want to be the one to do it. V3 has won a tournament. That one, I believe we have the VOD for. There's exactly one NetPlay tournament that we've lost the VOD for. But V3 did win a tournament. I did not win every single tournament, by the way. It's me winning most of them, but, like, you know, I didn't win every single one of them. Also, I should probably be clear here. I'm talking about tournaments that I've run, because obviously, like, the Australian scene ran this game for a while. There is a Japanese scene that exists. The Brazilian scene exists, right? Like, they've got their own tournaments. I'm just talking about the ones that I've run. At any rate, though, yeah, we are out of here. I wish. I remember talking to the Japanese players one time, and just in the form of a YouTube comment, you know, I said, like, and you can go find this if you try hard enough. I let them know, like, hey, you know, we things are popping off over here. We have we had Combo Breaker. We got people interested, right? We got people interested. We're gonna play the game. It would be really cool if we could all, you know, like, play the Japanese players sometime. And they kind of came back like, your rule set is really bad, and they were right, to be fair. But now I get to kind of be disappointed in their rule set in turn, because they've banned everything. They banned combos. So I don't know. It is what it is. I wish. Oh yeah, like in the current Japanese rule set, they have, okay. So when I say the Japanese rule set, I'm talking about specifically Ceiling Line. I'm not going to talk shit on them because I really respect their dedication to this game. I just think that their rule set is very bad. Me personally, I think that the game being messed up is why the game is fun, and they seem to think that the game being messed up is getting in the way of the game being fun. Banned characters wise, it's been all over the place, but right now they're on like their extreme rules, I guess. They have multiple rule sets now. Extreme rules, they only banned like 4 characters, but they also banned like the entire rider art button. I don't know. It's really weird. Anytime they put up a rule set, I'm kind of like, what are you doing? They also play on no time limit, which is a problem. But not a problem that, like, you know, maybe we'd play on no time limit if it was feasible for, like, actually finishing a tournament. I don't know. I do gotta get out of here. I am gonna go to a thing. No time limit with this game's zoning, and they did actually, to their credit, they banned a bunch of zoners, but not all of them. Anyway, the Japanese rule set, if you want to see the Ceiling Line rules, there's an old one on the wiki. I lost motivation to update them, but if you search, if you search in the Discord, you might be able to find me talking about the other new rules that they've put out. Let me see if I can find this really quick. If I search Ceiling Line. Okay, yeah, if you search Ceiling Line in the Discord, you can see the Gachisen version 2 rule set and also Extreme Rules. I started talking about new Ceiling Line Extreme Rules is the message, and I typed out what they did. But yeah, that's basically what's up with Japanese rules. They're weird and I don't like them. You should, I don't know, you should still, like, watch them play. They're not, like, how do I say this? Like, I think that Dr. Kagawa knows how to play the game, like, really well. And I think that it's kind of fun to, like, watch Miki-san, like, learn things, right? He has more to learn, so when he learns things, it's exciting. I think their videos are fun. I just don't play that game anymore, so I haven't watched them in a minute. They also did give me one of my favorite, there's a video, I know you can find this too, probably if you search Sniper in the Discord. There's a video where, every time they hit the Fai's Rider Art Jump S with the cinematic, Miki-san goes like, "Oh, Sniper!" Like, every time, it hits like 3 times in a row. That's really fun to me. Anyway, Ceiling Line, they seem like cool people. I would like to play the game with them sometime, just we don't play on the same rule sets. I'm gonna get off of the stream now. Y'all have a good night.